vocês? Aqui fala é o Rafael Sonic Squeak. E hoje, gente, falta muita. Já vai. Olha só, falta muito pouco. Eu vou ficar aqui esperando vocês e eu achei a esperar chegar 2 novos brawl. Não, tô falando errado, gente. Vou esperar chegar 12 horas. Que já tá chegando. Olha só. O que será o que você vai achar? Eu não sei. Vou ficar aqui esperando com vocês. Pra ver. Acho que vai demorar muito. 7 anos depois. Não, alguma coisa aqui, ó. Macaco. Olha, gente, só falta 1 minuto. Não, falta 1 hora. E aí vamos assistir o Brawl Talk. Brawl Talk. Que já tá acabando as profundezas. A temporada aqui do Otis. Na verdade, eu já tenho ele. Bora lá. Tem um skin do pouco, ou será que é o imundo pouco? Eu não sei. Ó. Acho que é o pouco, skin do pouco. Pum! Chegou! Bora! Assistir! Chegou no Brawl Talk. Já bateu 12 horas. Hoje é 27 de agosto. Bora assistir. Aqui. Tem que esperar acabar. Aqui o tempo. Aí vai começar o Brawl Talk. Eu acho que esse vai ser o barulho da música. Não quero esse chat ao vivo. Não consigo tirar. Agora tirei. Agora ver esse Brawl Talk. Vou chegar aqui e acabar o tempo para o vídeo não ficar muito longo. Pronto, gente, esperei muito tempo. Vai começar o Brawl Talk em 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Começou!
We are back from our summer break and ready for the update. Right, Danny?
That is correct, my human friend.
Eu acho que é um robô.
What's that?
Meet Dannytron 3000, a genius robot I developed myself, capable of presenting any update.
Correct.
I see. Good job, Danny.
And welcome to Brawl Talk. I'll be back.
É a Belly? Por que a Belly tá fazendo isso? Eu achei que é o companheiro da Belly. É o companheiro da Belly, eu acho. Mano, tá muito bom esse Brawl.
Back to the Wild West, but not entirely.
We introduce you to the robot factory. the
É
home of
bom,
all those crazy
robô.
robots you see in Star Park.
It's also a perfect link to our
Qual é o
newest
nome do
chromatic
Brawl?
brawler, Sam.
He's the second
Sam.
member of Bell.
Cara, gente, ele tá muito sério.
Trio and literally
Tô
her
sem
partner in
ideia.
crime. He also has some personal beef with all the robots in
Ele
Star
parece
Park.
muito
His playstyle feels
parece
very unique to
fraco.
Brawl. When equipped with his knuckle busters, he does a stronger close range attack that can hit multiple
acho que
enemies
ele
at the same
será.
time. When he doesn't have them, his attacks are not as powerful, but they are faster.
And while he has his knuckle busters, his super bar is always full, meaning he's the first brawler who already starts with his super available.
Activating his
Tem
super
nada
with
que o
his
super
knuckle
dele
busters
faz.
on will throw them and will damage everything on their way. He also gets a temporary speed buff. Activating the super again will then call his knuckle busters back to his
Ah,
on
ele
and
volta,
damage
parece
everything on their
igual.
way back.
Parece
While
um
Sun
bicho.
doesn't have his weapon,
Cara,
he
eu não
has to charge
gostei
his super
dele.
in the
Eu
normal
não
way,
gostei
by
do
hitting his
novo
attacks.
Brawler.
Or he can collect his knuckle
Skin
buster
dele.
again.
Sam will get the Caesar Sam
Ah,
skin
que
at the last tier of the Brawl
maravilha.
Pass.
And the
César.
first king of the
Sim.
Brawl Pass is Desperado for
Ah, sabia! Era o skin do porco.
Completing the Calamity Gang will have
Que
Lawless
loucura.
Lola as the Power League skin and Crowbone for gems.
Nossa, tá
We'll
muito
also be getting
bonito.
Moon Bunny Squeak for the
Ah,
Moon
que isso, mano? Olha esse que fofinho. Pera, eu vou ver a animação dele. Que fofo.
by hitting his attacks. Or he
Mano, tá
can
muito
collect his knuckle
fofo
buster again.
esse pique.
Sam will get the Caesar Sam skin at the last tier of the Brawl Pass.
And
Ah,
the first
eu vi o barulho.
king of the Brawl Pass is
Eu acho que ele
Desperado
faz
for.
parte da... Tá velho.
Completing the Calamity Gang
Viu o
will
skin
have
do Squeak,
Lawless Lola
gente?
as the Power League skin
Parece um
and
Squeak.
Crowbone for
Ovo
gems.
de Páscoa. Ovo de Páscoa. Olha isso, velho. Um monte de bando de Squeak. É o
For the Moon
Squeak
Festival in Asia,
fofinho,
Stone
muito
Fan,
fofo.
It Will Make Sense, I Promise,
Só
and
que
Mecha
é-
Mortis,
é-
our newest 299 gems skin with custom voiceover and visual effects.
Sim.
And if you get him on release month, you get his spray, profile picture, and a whole set of his pins for free. Also, it will unlock 2 color variations in the shop for
Mano.
49 gems each.
And lastly,
Tá
Trick or
muito
Treat
fofo a skin
Leon
do
will be
Squeak.
available around Halloween. We'll have other skins for
Olha a
Halloween,
skin
but they
do
will come in
Leon.
a different update.
And speaking of skins, all the robots got finally remodeled. They are a lot more
Olha,
polished,
novos
shiny, and
robôs.
brawly. We'll be getting another awesome 3D animation
vi
feature
isso
pan
aí.
and 8-bit, and to celebrate that, we'll be getting a new PvE mode.
In
Chegou
this
nova
mode, you must
pan.
keep Aidit alive by
Mano,
collecting
chegou
coins across the map
nova
and protecting
pan.
him from the
Tá
waves
muito
of bots.
bom.
If 8-bit is defeated, you lose the game. If you and 8-bit survive until the end, you win.
Ah, tem que
In this mode,
sobreviver
8-bit
8
will be
bits,
a
será?
walking around and doing some work.
Ah,
So
tem
being
que
that's
sobreviver
But
8
also make sure
bits.
you
Se
always
ele
have him in your
morrer,
sight.
se ele morrer,
can swap brawlers in Power
já
League.
era.
At the preparation screen, you can either request or receive a request to swap a brawler. And if everything looks great, you
Brawler?
can accept it.
That could be a really good idea to
Olha,
secure a good
dá pra
brawler
trocar
first,
o
or if they are just better
brawler.
than you with that brawler.
Mano, eu gostei desse
We'll have a
Brawl-
second brawler
novo
which will be
Brawl,
released
tá?
later
E
in
qual é
September.
outro Brawler?
Gus
Porque-
is a very weird
Good.
kid in his PJs and looks like he hasn't touched grass for a while.
But besides his catchy
Ui,
vibes,
parece
Gus is actually a
Colette.
support brawler with the ability to heal
Parece
and
Colette,
protect
é
a
uma
lot.
copa
For
de
every
copa.
attack Gus hits, he
É
charges
super
a new
dele.
bar. Once this bar is full, the next
Mano,
attack you hit will drop a
tem que-
ghost in the map.
Tem um
If
novo
your allies
modo.
touch this ghost, they will heal.
Mano, eu
You
gostei
can drop
muito da
multiple ghosts in the map.
temporada.
With his super, he's able to cast a shield either on his allies or on himself. To cast it on allies, you should aim and hit your shot. To use it on yourself, you just tap the super button as if you would be auto-aiming.
And great news, if you look forward to unlocking him, he will be super rare, which is
Ah,
quite
ele
easy
vai
to find
ser
in
um
boxes.
super raro.
Trophy reset is getting longer. It's now every 8 weeks in line with the Brawl
Vai
Pass
ser
seasons.
super
We are
raro.
partnering with some awesome esport teams, and you'll be able to support them too by getting their profile picture or pins from the shop.
Olha,
New challenges and
Outro.
quests with new sprays and
novo
profile
vínculo
pictures
e
as
novo
rewards.
The
espelho.
Robot Factory environment is also available in Showdown.
New gadgets for Buzz and Green.
Gears
Ih,
price
trocou os
reduction.
robôs.
And a message from the future. We managed to travel in time and get
E aquele
Frank from the
botão?
future to tell you a bit more about what we have planned for Brawl Stars in the future.
Bom,
How do you do,
Frank.
Wait,
Eu
that's
acho
from
que
the
é o
past.
Frank.
Sorry, Frank.
Aí, Frank, agora.
So, We are all aware that we have some players who are concerned about the future. What do you have for the community?
Well, for the last few months, we've focused on designing and building our high-level roadmap for the future. And this is the first time ever we are talking about our future plans with you, our players. Why are we doing this? We feel there's a disconnect between you and us, and we'd like to resolve it.
So let's talk about the next update.
To get this out of the way, yes, we're going to rework gears. We didn't plan to make changes to the system this year, but we understand your feelings and frustrations about it, and we share most of them. Consequently, we decided to prioritize this and push back other changes. In fact, we're going to make some changes already in this update. We reduced the cost to craft gears and gear levels by about 50% in the coming update by reducing the amount of required scrap and tokens.
So, should we talk about October a little bit?
We're going to simplify the flow on how you acquire gears.
Sério, não vai existir mais o do escudo, cara.
Increase the cost. And at the same time, we're going to...
Olha, tem um squeak fofinho. E ainda tem mais forças. Olha, não entendi foi nada. Eu acho que vai dar mais força.
Introduce additional, more specific gears, which won't be usable for all the brawlers. We're going to introduce additional, more specific gears, which won't be usable for all the brawlers.
And can we talk about what happens to existing gears?
We're pretty much hitting the reset button.
Não vai se tirar aquela da
all existing
força.
scrap, gear tokens, and already crafted gears to you.
A força, quer
This will
dizer.
happen in coins, and coins will play a much bigger role in how to unlock gears in the future.
Ah, não.
This essentially allows you a full respec for gears once the October update arrives. Refunds will be based on the total amount of scrap and gear tokens you've collected since we've introduced them last year.
Cool. And there is more, right?
Why, Paula? Yes. We're also reworking the existing PvE weekend modes. We ultimately don't believe they are fun anymore, and we're going to replace them with a new, more dynamic PvE system, which will introduce new features including multiple stages, persistent power-ups, different environments, and new types of enemies and bosses. Almost like a place where we'll be able to tell a story in the future.
We also have plans beyond October.
That's right. The timeline becomes a bit more uncertain at this point. However, there are a few bigger topics we would like to tackle. And the first one is affecting the current progression system and its reliance on luck in order to unlock brawlers. We would like you to have more say in which brawlers you unlock and when, as well as which brawlers you would like to upgrade. These changes have a huge impact on how brawlers played and will give every player a clear goal in the game. We'd like to get these changes into your hands as fast as possible.
And there are more things the team is working on.
Yes, we would like to make it more meaningful to improve playing certain brawlers. The concept of mastery. Think zero goals, rewards, you get it. Additional items on our current list of things to do are matchmaking, better sense of collecting cosmetics, and more ways for you to show them off, as well as tools for you to share cool moments in the game on social media directly from within the game. We'd also like to introduce ways for you to recruit your friends, and yes, in parallel we've started working on a system to report other players for things like replay. We're likely going to roll this one out rather sooner than later and start the process of collecting data and get a sense of the volume of reports.
This isn't a complete list of everything we do, but these are the topics currently taking the majority of our focus. You can learn more about upcoming features as usual here in Brawl Talk.
And with this, thanks for watching, like and subscribe.
Novas skins. Aí, chegou a skin do Squeak fofinho dourado. Finalmente, a de prata também dele. Chegou também a do Otis, do Griff, Rhino, tem o Spike aqui e o Edgar aqui. E o Squeak fofinho aqui.
And see you in October.
Olha lá, eu vou ver.
And giveaways. Yes, the Brawl Stars creators will be giving away Bunny Squeak. So search for hashtag Bunny Squeak giveaway here on YouTube or any social media and read the rules to participate in the giveaway hosted by the Brawl content creators.
And this isn't a list. What's wrong with me? I did it perfectly before. Of everything we'll do. But these are the topics currently taking the majority of our focus. You can learn more about upcoming features as usual here in Brawl Talk.
And with this, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and see you in October.
And giveaway.
Hashtag Bunny Squeak Já vai. Pronto. Eu acho que ele vai custar muito dinheiro, muito. Já acabou a atualização. Comenta aí o que vocês acharam.